Hello, my name is Mr. Clinton, and I work in the Wyalusing School District as a music teacher. I want to talk a little bit about modern band, but first I want to tell you a story. Andrew is a student in fourth grade. He loves music and is enthralled in music class at Wyalusing. When discussing that students can take lessons and learn to play instruments starting in fifth grade, he got very excited and asked, "Can I learn to play guitar?" Kaylee on the other side of the room interjects, "Can I learn to play piano?" Sadly, my answer to them had to be the same answer I've given to multiple students every year. We only teach the band and orchestra instruments in school. Wyalusing has always been a musical hub in our area, and the music faculty in our schools have an unofficial motto, music for all. Yet, there is one area of music we have not had the ability to provide instruction in, and that is current popular music and the common instruments that create the majority of it: guitars, keyboards, drum, bass, and vocalists. Since music is steeped in our culture, students desire to learn and participate with the music they so regularly hear on the radio, online, and in TV and movies. This is the point of entry so many students want to make, and not being able to provide musical instruction that touches on this musical excitement our students have leaves many students out of joining a music group in school, never following through with their love of music. We at Wyalusing want music to be a lifelong pursuit for our students and don't want to leave these students out. Modern band is a growing movement in music education and reaches kids that love music but are not interested in the traditional band, orchestra, and choral programs in schools. Modern band pulls many students into the larger music program that might not have originally started in a traditional band or orchestra. It is an additional program to traditional music programs, and it seeks to teach students to perform the music that they know and love, as well as to compose, arrange, and improvise, which are skills emphasized in the modern band setting more than in the setting of traditional music groups currently offered. There is data from multiple academic studies that support the fact that a modern band program actually increases student involvement in the other traditional music programs in schools, as well as increasing overall student population involvement in music. Kids that get into music in one way often branch out into the other programs once they see what it is like to be a musician and part of a musical team or an ensemble. Up until recently, most public school music programs fit neatly into one of four distinct categories: concert band, jazz band, and marching bands included in that, orchestra, and chorus. Each of which has instruction that emphasizes prescribed repertoire played on instruments standard to that corresponding musical genre. At schools with robust music programs like Wyalusing, all of these different ensembles may exist harmoniously under one roof. Other schools may offer fewer choices due to lack of resources, enrollment, or budgetary constraints. In the world of music education, these performance-oriented classes are distinct from general music or music appreciation courses, and students in the performing courses are actively making music and learning through performance. Modern band classes and programming is the current developing focal point in music education and has been officially adopted in schools across the country, even by 3 out of 4 of the nation's largest school systems: New York City Department of Education, the Los Angeles Unified School District, Chicago Public Schools, and the Dallas Independent School District all have modern band available for their 2.2 million school-age students aged K through 12. Many high school modern bands are growing to reflect what other music programs have done across the country and offer various levels to meet students' needs, such as regular modern band or honors modern band, a non-auditioned group, and even auditioned ensembles. Prior to modern band, the most recent category of music education introduced in the U.S. public school system was jazz band, which gained acceptance on the national level in the 1970s. Long before this, marching band gained widespread adoption in a similar fashion. Both marching band and jazz bands were developed using popular forms of music in the culture at large at the time and have captivated young people and drawn them into the art of music for generations. Like its predecessors, marching band and jazz band, modern band is the newest instrumental and vocal music program to expand the horizons of the school music instruction, and it is spreading quickly through public school districts across the country. Like its predecessors also, Modern band is using the popular music of today to engage students and cultivate a lifelong love for the art of music. In a modern band classroom, students receive continued instruction on all of the elements of music, and these building blocks of music are reinforced by arranging and performing popular songs as well as writing new songs. Classroom lessons are taught on how to play the main instruments of modern music group, those being the guitar, the bass, the piano and keyboards, and vocals and drums. And the students use these instruments as an immediate avenue to make music. Students are taught how to take songs they know, learn them on these instruments, and arrange them for their groups to perform. In this process, they develop a deeper knowledge and skills in all of the elements of music: rhythm, melody, harmony, timbre, dynamics, tempo, and form. Students will learn to play all of these instruments to a reasonable standard and will be able to use each in arranging and performing songs in class. Though students often lean toward one instrument they feel best playing, class involves being able to take any instrumental or vocal role that is needed for a particular song, and this leads to well-rounded musicianship in modern band students. Though there is a structure in the learning of modern band class, students are given a lot of agency in choosing music, running small group rehearsals, helping each other, teaching each other, creating meaningful performances. Teachers also take on the additional role of coach and work alongside to guide students into personal success and leadership within the class. Modern band also involves using current music technology, and students will learn how to use a mixing board and microphones and recording software and equipment and virtual instruments played through a MIDI keyboard so that they can fit into the modern way of making music. So much music is being made today using a keyboard skills and technology, and our students will have an avenue to develop knowledge and skills in these technical aspects of music making through modern band. Thank you for your time, and we hope that our vision for music for all at Wyalusing excites you as much as it motivates us, and we hope that you will consider partnering with us to bring a modern band class to our high school.